The crimson merc with a mouth, Deadpool found himself in a particularly bizarre predicament. One moment he was quipping his way through a horde of ninjas who had severely underestimated the power of chimichangas. The next he was tumbling through a vortex of green and red stripes, the scent of stale popcorn and burnt flesh filling his non-existent nostrils. "Well, this is new," he muttered, dusting off his costume. "Did I accidentally step into a fashion disaster convention? Or did that last ninja hit me harder than I thought?" He looked around, finding himself on a suburban street that looked eerily familiar from late-night horror movie binges. Elm Street, of course. A guttural laugh echoed through the air and a figure emerged from the shadows, a fedora casting a dark pallor over his scarred face. Clad in his signature striped sweater and a glove adorned with razor-sharp blades, Freddy Krueger grinned, his eyes glinting with malicious glee. "Welcome to my humble abode, Wade," Freddy rasped, his voice like nails on a chalkboard. "Heard you like a good scare. And I'm the best in the business." Deadpool just stared, then clapped his hands together. "Fanboy moment, I'm totally geeking out right now." "Is this where I get to make some terrible puns about dream big and cutting remarks?" Freddy's grin tightened. "Oh, you'll be making remarks, all right. Ones of terror." With a flick of his wrist, the streetlights flickered, and the houses around them began to twist and contort, their windows transforming into screaming mouths. The very ground beneath Deadpool's feet rippled like water, threatening to swallow him whole. "Whoa there, interior decorator," Deadpool quipped, drawing his katanas. "Bit much for a welcoming party. And what's with the bad CGI effects? Couldn't afford a proper set?" Freddy lunged, his blades sparking as they met Deadpool's katanas. The clash of metal filled the air, a symphony of violence. Deadpool, despite his usual irreverence, found himself on the defensive. This wasn't just some schmuck with a sharp glove. This was Freddy Krueger, master of nightmares. Freddy phase-shifted, appearing behind Deadpool in a flash of green and red. "You can't escape the dream, Wade. I'm everywhere." Deadpool spun, blocking a vicious swipe. Yeah, I've read the wiki page." "Spoilers, dude. Besides, I've got my own special brand of crazy." "You're just a one-trick pony with a burnt face." Freddy roared, and the street itself seemed to come alive, asphalt tendrils reaching out to ensnare Deadpool. He deftly dodged and weaved, slicing through the nightmare constructs with ease. But the sheer psychological pressure of Freddy's realm was starting to wear on him. Images of his worst fears, or rather the fears his writers occasionally forced upon him, flashed through his mind. No chimichangas, his ex-girlfriend in a sensible cardigan, a world where everyone always got the joke. "This is just lazy writing, Freddy," Deadpool yelled, parrying another attack. "You're basically showing me a clip show of my greatest hits and misses." Freddy's form grew to monstrous proportions,